associate market editor at Vogue. Very cool. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Let me start the timer. As always, 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Nothing's gonna cut out.
It's raw, intimate. I love it.
It's gonna be good. Okay. What is your guilty pleasure song right now?
Oh God, I think it has. Okay, secretly I do like "Yummy" by Justin Bieber. I know, I'm sorry, but I was listening to someone. I was on the train and it opened and someone was doing like an acoustic version of it, and I was just like, this is actually kind of good. But oh gosh, people are gonna really be on.
They're gonna turn off the video right now.
It's not that bad. It's just catchy.
It is, I guess. Love that. Okay, well, tell us more about you and what you do.
Yeah, so I am an associate market editor at Vogue. What that means is I am like the middleman between the stylists and the designers. So I get all the clothes in and get them in for the shoots and just all different concepts.
Yeah.
And also I have my own podcast by the name of So What Do You Do Again? Check it out. Which is a podcast and platform dedicated to highlighting the lives and journey of women of color in the fashion industry.
Oh, so cool. Well, let's start about being an associate market editor. What led you into that role?
I think I always wanted to work in fashion, and I started off in PR, kind of hated it, which you know, talked about this. But yeah, and then I landed a freelance position at Vanity Fair. And then from there, I worked my way up and landed at Vogue, and it's just been smooth sailing ever since.
Yeah, how long have you been at Vogue now?
For 3 years now.
It's a long time. Yeah. What's the secret to staying in a company for a while and being dedicated like that?
I think as long as the company matches your own ethos and you're happy and you enjoy the work you're doing, you're gonna end up staying there for a while. Because there's people who have been in their positions for like 10 years, 20 years, you know, like just across the board, just not necessarily at my own job. I think it just has to matter of your level of happiness.
No, absolutely. So you find a lot of new brands, right? What sets a brand apart for you?
Definitely imagery, like brand image, what they're doing to give back to the environment. And I also just how their actual products, how good it looks or how different it is. Something that's not necessarily the same thing that we see constantly every day, because we see so much product and it's important to stand out.
No, absolutely. Okay, well, let's talk about your podcast now. Yay. Yes, because that's super interesting. What motivated you to start the podcast?
Honestly, I just woke up one day thinking I needed to do something more so along the lines of what I can give back to my own community outside of my job. I wanted to have something of my own, but also to be able to make an impact. And it was already an idea I was thinking about pitching to like my publication for Teen Vogue on a separate thing, like as an article. And then I realized, wait, I should take this idea and make it into a podcast, because it would work so much better as that and make it my own and be able to nurture it and go at my own pace. So it's been an incredible journey. Season 2 is coming out in April. Currently working on it. Cool. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Podcast is a lot of work. People really don't realize it's a lot of effort, timing, and on top of working a full-time job, it can get very daunting. But as long as you're having fun, it's all worth it. Yeah.
What have you learned while doing a podcast?
I've just learned about so many different women's journeys, and it's been I'm so thankful for that, and also getting to know my own connections and my own friends much better on a different level. I learned that everyone's journey is so different, of course, and that you can get to where you want to be. It doesn't matter what you choose, or it doesn't have to match anyone else's journey. It's very specific to your own, and to just stay inspired.
Yeah. How do you stay inspired?
I think it's by having the time for myself, like having the time and being at home and just like, okay, I want to take a nap, honestly. If I get home at 6 o'clock, I'm like, I want to take a nap. that's how I stay inspired, in the sense that I can then calm my brain, because I'm constantly working, constantly. I'm having information overload, especially, I'm sure you get it, because we're on social media so much. It's about calming my mind, so then I can have a new lens in the morning and be able to look outside and be inspired by my community, by people just walking down the street, by local businesses, my friends, my community.
And that's it.
I hope you got that.
I hope so too. No, that's really great. And I know the interview is over, but I really agree. That's something I'm thinking about a lot. I just feel like quieting yourself down is so important. You have to. We live in such a crazy place where we're constantly, there's sounds everywhere. I was on FaceTime with my mom, and she was like, you love all these sounds because the train was going by. I was like, I really don't. So it's important to quiet your mind, so then you can actually be able to have the input of things that can inspire you truly. And no outside influence. Yeah, that's really good. Well, thank you